Hi everybody, this is Sandy with Sandy's Travel Gardening Adventures. I've been gone for 4 days. I had to go to Florida for a quick trip there to say goodbye to my daughter who was going to work in Alaska for the next 4 months. And then I had a birthday party up near Atlanta for 2 days, so I had to run up there. But I came back and you could see that I have my trellis, the Kentucky Wonders, are up the string and starting to twine with each other. So I've come out today to figure out how I can fix this to where they'll keep continuing to climb. And as you can see right here, I've taken string and tied it off there to make like a little canopy over the walkway to the top of a bamboo pole. And I had the bamboo pole stuck up there down by my fence, and as you can see I have it stuck inside of another one that I attached to the fence, so I can take it in and out and lower it, one, to tie the string off onto, and two, when it comes time to harvest, I can bring it down. All this bamboo is pretty much left over from last year's trellising, so I've trying to incorporate it in my garden again this year. But yeah, so I'm tying it off on the end and running a string to the TP string trellis that I have here. So I'm hoping they'll continue to climb up and that I'll have green beans dangling from it. Wish me luck. Okay, I got the string trellis attachment completed for this section of my Kentucky Wonders whole beans. And as you can see, I did wind them around the strings. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me move over here. Yeah, you can see there. So hopefully this will tell them to keep going up and up and up and up. So what I have them on is this pole right here. Let me move out here. I got them all tied up there, and that is probably in probably 12 feet in the air. 12, 14 feet. Yeah, because I'm 5 foot. And so that's at least 10 foot right there. And then I have it sitting down there in that bamboo pole, which is about 2 feet tall. So it's easy to take in and out. It slides right in there, and right against the fence here. And you notice my fence is not very sturdy, but I'm gonna try to fix that. And but I'm gonna secure it probably with another piece of wire to this pole so I can take it on and off, and as the beans come in I'll be able to lower it and harvest them. So because I don't feel like getting a ladder out to catch them all the way up there. So hopefully this will work for me. I also wanted to show you that my tomato plants are starting to get blooms on them. So we got a few blooms in there. And I gotta finish weeding out of here, but I've got some garlic. And right there is radishes growing there. And then come around here, I have Swiss chard coming up down through there, the middle. You see the red? This is Swiss chard right here. And then right beside of it, once my beans get harvested, I'm hoping these plants will be tall enough to take over the trellis. And these are eggplant, Black Beauty eggplants. And I've got them scattered down through there. Now right before I left, I noticed a bunch of ants in my garden, so I dusted the tomatoes with diatomaceous earth. And as you can see, there's a little bit of residue left from after it rained. But I don't see any right now, so otherwise my tomatoes look very, very healthy. I'm very pleased. And let's see here. I've got a few that are, yeah, they're little, but they're coming on. So very nice. And sorry to get you in the shadow, but these right here are my cowpeas. And they had ants on them also. So diatomaceous earth did it. Seems to work. And inside there, that's another cowpea over there that I must have dropped, but I'm going to let it grow there. I've got jalapeno peppers growing in this section, and supposed to have spinach along the front there, but that hasn't come in yet. Only I see 2 or 3 plants have come up of the Asian spinach. So, and then we move you on down. I still need to build the trellises down here to support the tomatoes, like you just saw. But here's tomatoes. There's leaf lettuce in between the tomatoes. And I got a few that aren't doing so hot. And in front there is more eggplant. Swiss chard is in there. And more tomatoes. Boy, I have to get in here and get the weed eater out. Down here, as well as the weeds that are growing, I have pepperoncinis. These are little pepper plants, so definitely got to get in here and weed this week. Probably tomorrow. Down the center box, I have are the potatoes. Down the center box is my potatoes, and these are the red potatoes. And I have the white Yukon Golds down there, and I really have to finish filling in, so more, you know, as they grow up, you need to keep hilling them. And since I have them, I'm building the sidewalls as they grow up. I've kind of behind, it looks like. So I've got to get in here and put up more sides, fill in more dirt, and so they can be very prolific this year. Over here are the sweet potato slips that I planted. I have some white and some yellow sweet potatoes in there. And then down there is more slips that I've got to take off of the potatoes and plant. And I'm getting behind on that too. And of course there's a weed in the picture. So I hope you enjoyed it. And here's another last look around. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.